Hello and welcome to the Boss House. My name is Bo and this is my journey trying to budget my way out of about $22,000 worth of debt as part of a blended family who does not share bank accounts. If that's something that interests you, or you're interested in budgeting by paycheck, just stick around, like, subscribe, do all the things. Try to have fun in here and try to create some financial stability. All right, so let's get started. This is, sorry, I really like wiggling my fingers in front of the camera. Anyway, this is the setup for this next paycheck, which actually I got paid today because today is the 19th of January. So this is how I decided to set it up, this paycheck. I am budgeting for $1068 as my income, as my paycheck income, rather. I always keep it as this because this is the lowest check that I've gotten from this job. So I get paid hourly. Sometimes I get overtime, sometimes I don't. But I try to always budget on the low end so that if I go over budget a little bit, it doesn't, like, I don't end up spending more than I make, if that makes sense. So $1068 is what I budget for. And then this bill was supposed to come out of my check last paycheck, but it did not. So I'm taking $10 from my buffer and $40 from last paycheck, which amounts to $50, right? And then you add that to my paycheck and you get $11.18. This is the normal minimum payment for the credit card. It's $53. That should come out in a couple days. It always gets funky when there's weekends because things don't come out of my account on the day that they're actually due. But as long as you budget and you have it set up so that the money's there, it shouldn't matter, right? So $53 on the 22nd for the credit card, $18, this is my car wash membership, due on the 23rd. It's actually $10.89 for Spotify, but I always round up because I want things to be better than expected, if that makes sense. So got Spotify on the 24th, which is actually my birthday. And then same day is renter's insurance, $20, car insurance, and this is for me and my partner's car. This is probably gonna go up soon because of the car accident, because my boyfriend's car is in the shop right now because he had a hit and run and we couldn't find the other driver. So my insurance is probably going to go up. But right now that's $233 a month. And then YouTube Premium is due on the 1st, and that is $26, actually $25.08. And then I don't know which day this is going to come out of my account, but that's $50 for this debt, which should leave me with $707. And then I'm budgeting for $250 in fuel, train, and tolls. Last paycheck it was less than that, but during this paycheck, I think for this paycheck, or no, it might be on this one. It might show up on this one. I have a public transportation subscription, and that is actually $75 a month. It's due, like, it's set to renew on the 3rd, but sometimes they take the money out early. I don't really know how that works, but that's how it's been going. But I don't count that as a bill, even though, I don't know, maybe I should count that like as a subscription in the future. If you think I should, let me know, okay? Put it in the comments, please. But this is normally like gas, train, and tolls. Groceries is $200. This is in cash, and yeah, this is in cash. And I usually unstuff this at the end of the paycheck, but today is the first day of the new paycheck, and my partner actually has the groceries envelope, so I don't know how much is left in it, but I will be unstuffing that probably tonight or tomorrow, but I won't be able to make a video tonight because kids will be home, and I'm in the living room right now, and that is not conducive to a 5-year-old and 2 8-year-olds. So anyway, back to work. So $200 for groceries. And dining out, which is really just me having little snacks at Costco, like a hot dog or maybe a slice of pizza or something. I have that like once or twice a week at Costco when I go there. Budgeting $10 for that. It's normally $20. However, with dipping into my emergency fund last time, I'm really trying to cut back on some of the expenses so that I can recover from that faster. So that'll leave me with $247. Just bring it up here. I'm budgeting to set aside $40 for medication, and these are sinking funds. Which really just means these are things that I'm setting aside cash for, and they'll eventually be spent, or they might get spent every month or every 3 months, every 4 months, but I just count the money as spent once it's in cash, and then it builds as it will. Instead of like these with the fixed expenses, this is how much I spent and that's it. There's nothing gets rolled over to the next paycheck, nothing gets saved. This is just what it is. Same with this. This is just what it is. Groceries will actually look a little weird this time because I will be unstuffing during this paycheck. So it'll look like I have extra money, but that's not actually what happened. What's happening is I didn't unstuff it at the end of last paycheck. I didn't unstuff it yesterday. So it is what it is. But anyway, these do not get unstuffed. And these, I don't actually track how much is in it. It just is what it is. And I don't steal from other envelopes. I don't do that. If I need money and I need to like liquidate my envelopes, I'll just unstuff it and like reallocate it, and I'll track it that way. But anyway, where was I? Sorry, I totally get sidetracked. Okay, so $40 for medication, $20 for home supplies. I'm not putting anything in impulse buys or car maintenance or birthdays or clothing. I was going to, except, recovery. So, and then this is a new one, Cerberus. I had to make an envelope. This is my cat, and I realized that I make his food in bulk, and it's too much money to take out of my grocery expenses. So I needed to save this up separately. I make his food. I make all his food from scratch. And I do it in bulk. And it's chicken's getting more expensive, so it's a little pricey to make right now. It's still cheaper than buying store-bought, but I am gonna have to save up for this, and I only have about a month's worth of food, so this paycheck and next paycheck I'm gonna be setting aside $40, and then after that it'll go down to where I only save up to $80, which is, or maybe $100 might be the max, just so that I always have money to make his food. And then registration and license, getting $60. Penny challenge, this is just the average of how much it is every paycheck. This is $26. And the average for the $1,000 challenge is $45, so that's why I put that there. That brings me to $16 being left, which is not great, but again, this is the worst paycheck scenario. So with $16 left, I would send that $16 to Chase, to that credit card, to get it paid down a little faster, and then that'll be it. That's the whole check. And again, it's not going to be this bad. I'm definitely going to send more to this credit card, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to decide what to send it until I know whether or not I'm going to go over on like gas or something like that. Well, really, it's just gas that I go over. Sometimes groceries, but gas is a big one because my partner has a long commute. His job is out in the suburbs, and also I have my train fare, which I might just make a bill. The more I think about it, the more I think I should make that a bill. So I think I'm going to do that for the next paycheck. I'm going to make that a bill, and then I'm going to lower how much I'll expect to save for gas. Ooh, that's going to be real tight on my paycheck. Except it's really not, because I spend it anyway. I think I'll make it a cash envelope, which is not, it's not going to be this crowded. It's not going to be this crowded, I promise, in the future, because I was very unsure about which categories I was going to allocate money to this time, because I'm trying to move things around. But from now on, well, from next paycheck on, I'm just going to have the sinking funds listed here that I'm actually using this time. That I'm actually going to allocate money to. I am probably going to, at some point, make my own template for this, because I do like this. This is actually the Budget Moms workbook, the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook. But because I don't really have bills, I have expenses. I have a lot of expenses instead of a lot of bills. But because it's set up that way, I am running out of space in sinking funds. And I don't want to put them in variable expenses, because for variable expenses, these are things that I will not spend more money on. Like, nothing gets rolled over for these, but things get rolled over for these. So I don't know how that's going to go. I might move the savings challenges down to extra savings, but I kind of just want to use that. I kind of just want to use the extra savings for, like, with the last paycheck where I was budgeting what was left on my paycheck. So that's why I used this down here for the last check. And that's kind of what I wanted to use this section for. So I think, yeah, I just think I'm going to put on here in this area, the sinking funds area, the ones that I'm giving money to that paycheck, instead of trying to list all of them. But if you have more ideas, or you have any comments, questions, concerns about this, just make a little comment, give a like, subscribe, and I will respond to you in my next one. Have a good day on purpose. Bye.